What's up, guys? Your boy Scion, and I'm back covering Blade and Soul. And I gotta tell you now, I'm taking on the Shaman class, which is the new sexy class. Caster, using talismans, and just looking badass. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that style right there. So they're like, yeah, I'm badass. But then, like, look at this. She come out like, I'm gonna just shake it up and throw it up in the air like that, and just pose like that. Look at that. I'm just posing. Look at me. I'm fancy. But anyway, pretty much what I'm gonna do is basically show you, what I did and how I got to the point. The same way, just like with the Black Desert video, because I know people ask a lot, how did you get to these options and everything like that. And I know some people are probably gonna not like the fact that I gave a little bit of blush because she's a darker female than what I normally make. I'm going for something a little bit different this year. I don't want to use Pure Fate for everything. I'm actually going to use Dawn Strike for some of the things, and pretty soon in the future you're going to know where these names and these characters are coming from. But for now, this is like all the options that I use, and just going over like the eyes and everything. I want, again, for her to be young, but at the same time with being young, like just to have like a older look to her, maybe like older teen, like 19 to 23 or something like that, just so she looks more realistic. Because some of the females in this game, they don't look too realistic at all, and they're bottom heavy. Like, they got like these big ass hips and these big asses and just thighs, and just like everything is just gigantic on the bottom, and then you look at the top and it's just like these two sticks swinging around with their chest and everything else, and you're like, yeah, this doesn't look right at all. So it just looks dumb. So I like to make things a little, I know it's a video game, but even though it's a video game, you still don't want to have a character that just looks like a freaking Looney Tune. Like, this is terrible. So you see me picking my my same secondary server that I pick, and then going ahead and making Dawn Strike. But I'm gonna talk to you about a few other things. There's a lot of new interesting things in Blade and Soul. They streamlined the game a lot. And when I mean streamlined, it's not nearly, matter of fact, I won't even say at all. This game is not grindy at all anymore. They eliminated the grind altogether. You straight up go from action to action to action, from storyline to storyline. If you want to do PvP quests and stuff like that, you can go do PvP quests. But for the most part, this game does a very good job of getting in there and actually getting you to the action and letting you play. It's just crazy like that. Now, the Shaman is an interesting class because she has a lot of things, which is a lot of style. She has about 3 or 4 moves that she will literally pose. Now, I ain't like just pose, like turn her back and be like, yeah, I'm sexy, I'm a badass mofo. I don't need to turn around and pay attention to nobody because I'm just gonna cast this spell and y'all gonna die. And in most cases, when you hit the 4 skill, they die. Because that's about the most damaging thing I ever seen that a character could have early in the game. It's like not even fun, not fair, and well, it's fun, but it's not fair to the to the enemies at all. Because you basically CC with the 2 skill. You can AoE damage at whatever spot you're targeting with the 3 skill, and the 4 skill is the skill where she basically turns around and then does the pose and then like snaps her fingers and then blows up half the planet. So yeah. So then you also have on top of that the fact that the 2 skill, when you throw that down, you can hit the 3 skill after that. If you let her charge up the 3 skill, because she's going to do 5 charges with that. If she gets to the 4th or 5th one, if you hit the 4 skill after that, you do an even improved version of the 4 skill in that combo, and you do massive damage, and it hits whole lot more things around you, and you get an extra effect on top of that. So it's nasty. So you have the left mouse click rather, that does a normal attacks. You can upgrade that when you get your points up around, I think, level 20 or 21. You get the quest where you can start using your points in the menu. And what you can do with that is around the 3rd or 4th level of that with the left click, you can actually go into where the point where it'll start giving you chi back. And if it doesn't give you chi back, you can go up even farther and it'll give you health back at the 4th or 5th hit, which is pretty nasty, pretty crazy. So you have the right click skill is basically charge up attack where she does like, this little sauna. That's what it sounds like. And She hits him really hard, and it's a knockback attack if the enemy is small, or if it's a big enemy that's staggered, it'll knock him back. Now you can also combo that if you hit the right click, and then right where you're hitting the right click, if you hit the F key before she finishes out sending out her pulse, you'll see the F button flash, and then that will be a combo. Then right after that combo, when you hit the F key, and what happens is it'll put like these spikes into the ground, which is kind of cool. And then you can hit the right mouse button, click again, and then do a finishing move, which is another knockback. And it's really good for on the move combat, and you know, against certain bosses, it does pretty decent damage. Now, her Z skill is pretty interesting because it makes a clone of herself. And you have these little talismans that fly around you, and then when somebody hits, you take any damage. Same type of thing with the one skill. I kind of skipped that because the one skill was slow, and it's really disappointing in my opinion. I don't even really be bothered with that. You have the S skill, which is basically the stagger move, which is kind of like a slash on the ground, which flies across, and then you stagger anybody. And you have your C skill, which is like a AOE status effect removal, and if you put points into it, it heals you. So it's pretty nasty, it's pretty cool. All the way around, Shaman is a fun class to play with, and I'm just having a ball playing with it. And on top of that, the fact that I realized just how streamlined this game is now. So it makes me wonder if they're going to push this to America now, because they already Americanized it. Like I never known the Chinese game to be as streamlined as this game. So we shall see. I will come back with you later, probably within another week's time, just with a more advanced level of Shaman. But for now, you guys be legendary, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and I'm gonna enjoy getting back into this game. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Thanks for stopping by and watching another video of me, Silent Storm. If you'd like to see more videos, please click the first Silent Storm icon. If you would like to subscribe to me, please click the second one. Once again, be legendary, and you have a good day. Peace.